Hi everyone, I'm going to introduce two different platforms in order to get your digital citizenship. The first one is Common Sense Education. As you can see, this is the website, and once I am scrolling the different tabs, then you will see the different items in each tab. For example, in digital citizenship, they have a plan for curriculum, which includes the lesson plans that they provided for teachers and students. There are so many other resources over here. It's quite useful. And finally, digital citizenship game in order to get digital passport for grades between 3 to 5 years, and digital compass for grades between 6 to 8 years old. What I tried, and I got digital compass from this grade 6 to 8, which I'm going to show you the result of my scores and my game, and finally my digital compass. The next tab, as you can see, it's a tech review. This is really nice because you can see these different types and different tools under here, and the reviews that educational technologists have mentioned. Teaching with technology, related videos, teaching a strategy. This is very, very useful tab, and it's really helpful for those who want to get some information. And the last one, which is privacy program, which we are not talking about it here. And then professional development and advice. Here there was a webinar that I listened actually to the webinar, and I'm going to introduce that webinar, which I made using Microsoft Suite. And there are different training for digital citizenship and the different programs. Here is the digital compass from Common Sense Suite that I made. I'm just going to scroll down, and you will see what I got and how I made this way. A very nice way of presenting. And this is how I got my ID, Bio Expert, and then these are different games that I played, and each game has a different story, and you need to play the game in order to get the point. And finally, you see that how much you got, and I got only 100% for the first time. The other one, break it down game, was a little complicated. I didn't like it. There was two options like go, three options: go, not go, and then pause and think. There wasn't clear difference between pause and think and not go, so that's why I couldn't get 100% even after several times. Anyway, that was a nice game. The storyline was really beautiful, and it makes all the kids understand what is going on for the digital citizenship, and decide based on the game, which make them learn in a very useful and efficient way. Here what you can see, this is the first page. It's a screenshot of the game. Each character, you can see that it has a storyline, and you click on each of them and then play the game. Next thing that you can do with this, besides the game, is the webinar. The webinar that I participated was presented by two Common Sense people. You can see their picture here, and I made a screenshot for each of the slides that they were presenting. So I just scrolled down because we don't have enough time to read everything. I just make a brief introduction, like their approach for digital citizenship depositions, and then identify, feel, imagine, suggest, those things that they are talking about in their webinars, their approach, what kind of activities they do and they have, and their platform and the flexible materials that they have. They are introducing actually the Common Sense platform, and also they are introducing the interactives, the game that I just played. And these are the topics that they have as a different module that you can take and read and take the quiz in order to get, and take the lesson in order to become an expert in each area. For example, media balance and well-being, and there is a lesson which is offered by them under this media balance, like how do you say goodbye to technology when you don't want to. These are the lessons prepared by them under each category. The next one is privacy and security, and the lesson that they prepared for privacy and security, how can a strong password help protect your privacy, the way that you can make a password and what type of password would be the best. Digital footprint and identity, the lesson plan for this is how does using social media affect our relationships. And then news and media literacy, how do we find credible information on the internet, and relationships and communication, how can we communicate with civility online, the way that we need to know for the communications, cyberbullying, digital drama, and hate speech, how can we counter online hate speech and xenophobia. And that's all. The next platform or program which is very, very helpful, and I really loved it, is Google for Education. Here is the page. If you go and just Google for Education, and you will find the Digital Citizenship and Safety course here on the left sidebar, Digital Citizenship and Safety course. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different modules and courses that you just go and you read and you watch the video. For example, if I click over here, you will see how it looks like. Why teach digital citizenship and safety. Each section has starts with an introduction and the learning objectives, and the next would be the course, including the video. For example, you will see a video for each module like this: teach students about internet safety and privacy. After you watch the video, then there will be a quiz. The quiz includes 5 questions, and as you can see, I have answered 4 out of 5. Questions are relatively simple, however, it is proficient enough for you to make you understand exactly and to learn a lot about about each module. As you can see, I have already answered 4 out of 5. If you want to take the test again, you can do that. So this is unlimited trials for you. If you want to get all of them 100% out of 100%, 5 out of 5, you can do that by just repeating each test. And after finishing the quiz, you can go for the next one and the next and the next until you finish the 6. My evaluation is both of them are really good with different targets, with different ways. For example, Common Sense made some games in order to make the kids more engaged and more enjoying while they are learning. And Google for Education is also making a lot of different modules with different information, which was really, really helpful, and I love both of them. Well, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it.